space. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Babbeo! It's loose now and they want to get it. Belts one! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Up he goes! He's scored! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just...
Shot at goal! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gravenberg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He can run onto that. He's had a shot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Shot could be on. Tura. He's had a hit! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Chouameni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kostic. Wood. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, great header! Oh, taken with style. And they get themselves in front. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Oh no, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Canada can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Babbeo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now what about a counter-attack? And back to the goalkeeper. And that's really well manoeuvred. Wood. Matches Cunha. Oh, red. Nice interception. Kostic. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. In towards the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Stood up well to him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for...
Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's shooting! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's played him through. Now it's Lewandowski. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. Oh, shooting chance! And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super ball! Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. So there's the hit!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Babbeo, shot at goal! And they've caught Reed. Tonali, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 30 minutes gone. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Mosquera. This is promising. Now that's well seen too. Tonali has got himself a free kick. DiMarco. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Babbeo. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Modric. And it's Salah. And here's Babbeo. Passes short and sharp. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Konate. Oh, this looks sharp. Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's picked out the run. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Tonali. Driving forward, and they can counter here. Nuno Mendes. Good, strong midfield running here. He's had a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski. Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Tonali. Alexander-Arnold. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... That could spell trouble. He's had a hit! Has another go! Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Modric. Babbeo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Konate, well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played back in. Tchouaméni did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Vinicius Junior. Tonali. Lewandowski. The ball has bounced loose now. Babbeo. Decent progress down the left. Tchouaméni. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And here's Haaland, and it's Salah. That is a great pick out. That's going to go a long way, and that's been won straight back. Now it's Babbeo, and the shot! And he hits the net! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Babbeo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 20.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Número 24. Número 21.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop...
He rises! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Rice. Nuno Mendes.
Oh, really well played.
And that is expertly dealt with.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the pass is intercepted. Floated up and over. Caught offside that time. He's got away. Pass is just off target. Driven forward. Trippier. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Rice. Back into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Kostic. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
All square again into the... Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Canada really will be deflated.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Great chance! DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace.
Vinicius Junior! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. And that has been slung wide. And it's come through and he's had a quick look inside. DiMarco. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That looks a good ball through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
So it is still 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Matches Cunha! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ruben Diaz. Now it's Wood. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rafael Leao. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Here's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tchouaméni. Modric. Portugal finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tchouaméni. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Wan-Bissaka. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Chouameni. And they're back on the ball again. Matheus Cunha. And a shot! It's there!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Cross to the back post. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Up towards the front line. Modric. Now it's Wood. Alexander-Arnold. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Haaland. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And he goes cross-field. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rafael Leao. Danso makes the interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. All Black deals with it effortlessly. Wood under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Wood. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9. Número 10.
Musiala.
Número 4.
And he's managed to get free.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Mohamed Salah.
Número 11.
All Black catches it safely.
Número 41. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, important interception. And it's Salah. And here's Thuram. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Thuram. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Rafael Leao. He's played him through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kostic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he finish? They've scored! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Número 21.
Into the box.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Passes short and sharp.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Spread neatly, and he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Look, it's a run defence.
Up he goes! That's another chance! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Canada really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big! He should have put that one away.
Palmer was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Rice. Yamal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Now it's Dzeko. He has found the way through.
Canada certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Dzeko. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
This is the time you need that pace.
Partey. I think we're just about done here. Dzeko stood his ground strongly. Yamal
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
stood up well to him there. Now he's off and running. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He could be in here. Plenty to aim at here. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Kostic making good progress on the right-hand side. Partey. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your reflections then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nicely aimed pass. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Babbeo is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. Some really good ball movement. That's an errant pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Matheus Cunha. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. DiMarco. Ruben Dias with the clearance.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bruno Fernandes. Partey. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front...
He's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just... hits one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
This is their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. DiMarco delivers with whip. And he's there to clear it. So, third corner of the game. And the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Salah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Danger averted for now. Rice. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Partey. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. Wan-Bissaka. That's good running with the ball. Matheus Cunha. Wood. Decent hit! And he's done it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well read, nice interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, nicely intercepted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Wood, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Thuram! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. Ruben Dias. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has been cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice. Portugal finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold. Swings it across. Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cleared away. And it's Salah.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rice. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. There's the hit! Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Partey. For Rice. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Babbeo. And the shot's on here. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Has a go! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets.